Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new edition of Cairo Local Time, in which we are reviewing all the latest developments in various fields, political, economic, and social. We'll start with the latest very important event of today, which is the press conference of the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, in which he's trying to enhance the transparency and communication with the citizens and the government in a new tradition to the Egyptian government under the directiveness of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. So many important points had highlighted the Prime Minister for the press conference of today, and we're gonna shed more light on this with our guest, Mr. Abdel Latif, Wahbi, journalist and specialized in the cabinet affairs. Mr. Abdel Latif, we are glad to have you with us.
Thank you.
So many important points had highlighted the Prime Minister for the press conference of today. He started with reviewing the latest developments with the start of the academic new year, and he visited many schools in Salam district. He also pointed out that we reduced the number of the students in classes, and also he talked about the higher education and universities and how we are collaborating and working on this to have the same international levels of the international universities. How you find this, first of all, as the education to be a main and major pillar of a solid state?
I think it is important that Prime Minister visited the schools today in the first day of the new season. This is, of course, to see how the schools and education utilities prepare for the new season. And of course, also he discussed with all he discussed the education issues during the visit with the Minister of Education, and how they treated with the decreased number of tutors or teachers in governmental schools and so on. This is one. On the other hand, as you know, that Prime Minister spoke about the international universities that opened their branches in Egypt, especially in Cairo, and also in new capital, new administrative capital at the same time.
Yeah.
This is, of course, I think it is important for the Egyptian economy, because, as you know, that during the last decade, the families or Egyptian families sent their sons and daughters and so on to European and the foreign universities abroad. This is, of course, costs Egypt with the and the budget and so on, with the hard currency. But now the situation is completely changed, especially after the international universities opened their branches in Egypt. Instead of going to this university, you have in Egypt just now. This is the second issue. And also the third issue Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli spoke about was investment, and how the government is working hard to attract the foreign direct investment in the current time.
Yep. Mr. Abdel Latif, in this concern, the Prime Minister announced that there will be a project like Ras Al Hikma, but the details of this project will be announced later on or very soon. So this is like very promising and potential for the atmosphere of investment in general in Egypt. How do you find it? And also announcing about this new deal is also very promotive and for all investors as well.
As you know that Prime Ministers under the Egyptian government prepared or will in coming period offer 5 areas or 5 spots on the Red Sea coast. And until now, he told that we got many offers from the foreign investors and so on to invest in this area.
Yeah.
But when they once they completed or reach to a final deal, I will declare all the details of the project in this coast.
Yeah. Very quickly, and last thing, I would like to go beyond the press conference, Mr. Abdel Latif. In this weekly press conference, we are witnessing a very new tradition for us, which declares the message of transparency and communication between the government and the citizens, which we would like, traditionally we didn't get used to. But this is under the directives of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, and Mr. President al-Sisi, he started this tradition before. So how do you find this important communication between the citizens and the government?
Just, of course, a message to the Egyptian people that the government and the cabinet is adhering to transparency, to speak with all the Egyptian classes about any issues. And also, you notice that Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli told that we are adopting this policy to speak with the people, to discuss with the Egyptian people, instead of getting their information from the websites and the social media and so on.
Yep, Mr. Abdel Latif, Wahbi journalist specialized in the cabinet affairs. Many thanks for being with us. And we still have more, dear viewers, but right after the break.